Hi, my name is Rodman, and this is the Trigger Show, where our contestant will be solving trig equations without getting any errors, and if they don't get any errors, they're going to win a car. This is Michelle Kim, and she is one of our contestants. Alright, let's go over our three trig formulas before we start. Number 1, cosine squared x plus sine squared x equals 1. Number 2, 1 plus tan squared x equals secant squared x. Number 3, 1 plus cotangent squared x equals cosecant squared x. And one way to remember the second one faster is I tan secretly. Oh my god. It's not even summer yet and I already got a tan. Alright, let's review the formulas and the meanings. Sine x equals 1 over cosine x. Cosine x is equal to 1 over sine x. Cosine x is equal to 1 over secant x. Secant x is equal to 1 over cosine x. Tan x is equal to 1 over cotangent x. Cotangent x is equal to 1 over tan x. Now the most important ones that people just don't seem to get, including Michelle and me and everyone, is tan x equals sine x over cosine x. Cotangent x equals cosine x over sine x. We're going to be showing you 3 examples simplifying, solving, and verifying trigs. Okay, Michelle, you can start writing now. We're going to show you simplifying first. Remember, tan equals sine over cosine, and cosecant equals sine 1 over sine. Okay, now you have to cross out the sine x because it's a multiplication. And your answer is 1 over cosine x. Just kidding, it's not 1 over cosine x, it's actually secant x. Always simplify. Now we're going to be solving. So, let's see what we can do. First, you gotta move the variable to the one side and the number itself to the other side. So you add cosine x to the cosine x, and you'll get 2 cosine x. And then you move the negative 1 to the other side, and you'll get 2 cosine x equals negative 1. And then you divide 2 and 2. And you'll get cosine x equals negative 1. And then you draw your unit circle and figure out where your cosine value is. On the unit circle, the cosine of x of 1 over negative 2 equals 2 pi over 3 and 4 pi over 3. And there's your answer for solving. Okay, so now we're going to verifying, and this is a challenging one, y'all, because I hated it so much. Now, let's get started. You gotta be cautious with this. First, you take out a sine x. And always equal it to sine squared, cube x. Since we gotta equal it to sine cube form, we have to change the 1 minus cosine squared x to sine squared x. And then you multiply sine x to sine squared x, and you'll get sine cube x. And you got your verifying answer. Remember, there's solving, verifying, and simplifying. Now it's time for Michelle to face those challenges. Michelle is beginning her first problem of simplifying. Go!
Okay, so first you figure this part out, which is sine x times 1 over cosine x, which equals to sine x over cosine x, which also equals to 10x. So you take this and put it right there, so it would equal to 10x over 10x, which equals to 1. First, you have to factor out the equation, so it's 2 cosine x and then cosine x. And what equals to 1, negative 1, and negative 1. The reason why they're both negative is because this is negative 3. So negative 1. So if I were to explain, if you times negative 1 by 2, it's negative 2. And if you take out 1 from negative 2, it's negative 3. And so you add to 1 equals 1. And you divide, so it's... Then you do this side, and you add 1, so it's 1. And you find it on the unit circle.
Hold on.
So there's one here, and this is located here and here. So this is 0, and this is pi over 3, and this is 5 pi over 3. So these are the answers.
For the final round, verifying. Go.
First, you gotta find the common denominator. So you multiply here by cosine x and here by cosine x. And then multiply here by sine x, because you multiply here by sine x. And then you multiply the top and the bottom. So it's cosine x times 1 plus cosine x over cosine x sine x plus I should have just said it. And then cosine x sine x equals cosine x and then you add basically, so and then I would multiply these two, so it's cosine x plus cosine squared x over cosine x sine x. It's good to write down everything, so you always equal it to the given. And then you basically add, so cosine x plus 1, because these two equal 1 over cosine x sine x, and you put down the given, so it's cosine x over sine x cosine x.
Well done. Michelle has solved all the problems and she got all of them right, which means she gets to win a Porsche.